Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, I'm getting ready to head out for the day, and I was just noticing that they've got our lobby all cleared out here. We're actually going to have the entire lobby redone soon. So anyways, they're starting to clear all the furniture out, and we're going to have the whole thing redone. It's going to be very upscale, very posh. You know Psychic Bob, he don't live in the ghetto, no way. Well, maybe I do, but we ain't gonna look like it. Anyways, getting ready to go out for the day, and thought you guys would like to come along. Look at these beautiful plants they've put here outside my condo. These are like I think they're called elephant ear plants. They look like a giant elephant with their ears up, and like the face of an elephant. I just think they're beautiful here, and I want to just let you guys know, first of all, Psychic Bob's okay. I know I didn't get out a video yesterday for Wiccan Wednesday. I have been dealing with a lot of legal stuff related to my hacking situation. This is far more severe than originally believed. And I also have to be honest and tell you, my home was vandalized this week as well. And the people that I'm working with to resolve this believe that the people who broke into my home and vandalized me also are the same people who hacked my accounts. So it's very serious, and I've suffered several $1,000s, possibly tens of thousands really, of damages. So it's very, very severe. Anyways, I'm okay, but probably for the next few days things might be a little irregular here as I'm sorting out stuff and working on things. But just hang with us, because we're always going to have something for you. It just may be we may have an occasional day off again. But I'm okay, and we're going to go out today and have an adventure. So I'm just glad you're here. Well, Tubies, I'm having lunch, and I got their famous steak and cheese sub and some chips here and a Coke. It's such a classic all-American meal. Anyways, having a great time. Getting away from the house sometimes the best thing you can do. And we're going to go shopping too, so hang with us. Well, Tubies, that was a great lunch. I'm all recharged. You know, when you go through a really stressful time, sometimes you just got to get away from everything. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm just having a day out, and it happens to be Vlog Thursday, so it works out great. Well, we're going to go down here and take a look at Michael's and see what they've got. It's all fascinating and fun. Come on along. And here we are outside of Michael's. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Making creativity fun. Ooh, I like that. Psychic Bob's feeling that. I'm all about creativity. As you know, I've been doing a lot of painting lately, so we're going to look at some painting supplies and other stuff. You know, there's always something mystical and fun and magical in this store, so come on along. Oh, I see the magic word. Sale. And the magic color red. At this store, if it's red, it's probably good luck. All value 2-pack canvases. 50% off. Oh my god. So that's a 6-piece. So these would be, I guess it's like these ones. These are, yeah, 2-piece, 3-piece. Oh, look. Oh, big one. 20 by 24. Now this is a nice size canvas, and so if I get that at 50% off, I could buy 4 canvases for the price of 2. Ooh, Psychic Bob's feeling that. What do you think, guys? That's 20 by 24. That's a nice size. I've been wanting some just a little larger, so all these choices. I'm also over here looking at these giant ones up here. Look at this way up above. Now, if you ask me, this is kind of dangerous. Like, look how big that canvas is, okay? It's like hanging off that ledge, and if these fall, that could kill somebody. It's massive. That's a 48 by 60. Now, I might like to buy one of those too, but not today, because I don't know how I'd transport that home. I don't think it'll go in the car even. I had to have a special truck bring that to my house. Maybe I'll just order that one online. That's what I could order the big ones online. Huh, I wonder what the shipping would be. Ooh, scary thought. Oh my gosh. Oh, and you know, I always need silver paint. It's one of my favorite colors to paint in. This looks like a good silver paint. Maybe I'll buy this one. Excuse me. So many decisions. I don't know what to buy. I might just take a break and go downstairs and look around here. So, come along with me. Well, it looks like we're going down into, ooh, Sabotage. Ooh, look, neon. You know PsychicBob's crazy about neon. Ooh, let's go look at this. Oh, I want that flamingo. Ooh, and that cactus. Ooh, this is a palm tree. Look at this, guys. Entire 7-foot lighted palm tree, 110. Well, I don't think it's worth that, though. But I like that. Ooh, look at that cactus. Oh, and the flamingo is so cute. Look at that. $85. Lighted flamingo. It's really luminous. Actually, it looks kind of white here on camera, but it's actually a bright purplish pinkish color. Wow, pretty cool. Always have the best time here. I'm like a kid in a candy store when I come to Michael's. I really am. Now, every now and then, PsychicBob likes a little gambling. I've been known to drift into a casino now and then if I'm in an area like Atlantic City or Vegas. And here's some dice. You know, people throw dice, you know. It's like they stake and they go, ooh, snake eyes, snake eyes. And then when it comes up with snake eyes, they make a lot of money. Let's see, where's our snake eye? There's our snake eye. So there's our 2 snake eyes. That one's got a sticker over it. But anyways, ooh, there's winning dice right there. Ooh, I like that. That's a good luck symbol. You know, last time I was here, I bought this bottle. I just love this. It's kind of a ancient, kind of a, I don't know, kind of Arabic or Mexican. I'm not sure. It's got a kind of a foreign, exotic look. I actually have one of these in my house. It's going to be part of my new decor. So, PsychicBob is just having the best time. I tell you, I got to stay out of this store because I go crazy. I spend too much money here, and I don't need to spend it. I'm sure you guys have this problem sometimes too, you know. Oh, look at that mirror, the sun mirror. Now, that would be great if you were trying to have a temple. And let's say you needed a symbol of the Sun Lord. You could get a mirror like that with the golden rays in the mirror, which is the sun power. That's very magical, you know, for those of you who practice Wicca or paganism. Oh, and look at this. Lord Ganesh here. Isn't he wonderful? Can you see the elephant face? There's his eyes, and then his trunk. That cute. Oh, and look. An owl. You know my mom is crazy about owls. There's an owl. I'll tell you so many cool things. This store is just dangerous. It really is. I knew it. I knew I should not come in here, but cuz look what I just found. I found this amazing vase here. Let me set it down before I drop it. As many of you know, I'm redoing my home in a minimalist style, which means it'll practically be empty, but only a few fine items well placed. And I'm interested in ceramics right now, particularly what they call the brutalist style. Some of you who study art or architecture know what I'm talking about. Brutalist is a very kind of a rough, unfinished, like it's like architecture with raw concrete or like stone finish that's unpolished. Very kind of rough and dramatic looking. And this bowl is actually in a brutalist style, and I really like that. That might have to go into my house. I told you, see, coming in here. Ooh, and look what's next to us. We got a lucky rhinoceros. They say that if you rub the horn of a rhinoceros, it's good luck. So we're going to rub the rhinoceros's horn. It was a solid brass. I thought it was, wow, that's beautiful. It is solid brass. Look at that beautiful brass inlay work, or chase work, I should call it. Pretty cool stuff. I tell you, I get more tempted by the minute. As I was telling you about brutalist style, it's a very modern style. This is actually kind of a brutalist style fountain. Notice how it's like rough stone finish, very geometric. You know, it's just simple lines. That would look good in PsychicBob's house. And you know, they, of course, of all days, have to have this 50% off sale. Oh, well, it's not that good. This is a large fountain. Large fountains regularly $200, now $100. I'm sorry, I love that, but I'm not paying $100 for it. No, so there's no temptation there, because that's just, I think it's too much personally. See, it's not always temptation. Oh, American flag stuff. Yay. You know, one of the areas I used to be tempted by was containers. I used to love boxes. Like, I would buy things like these boxes and store stuff. And as I've been watching shows on minimalism, one of the things that they say is, don't organize your excess, get rid of it. And so I've taken that to heart, and I've gotten rid of all my containers and all the junk that I was just keeping in storage. And like when I walk by these sort of things, like these storage and organizing crates, I mean, they're beautiful and I love them still because I just love boxes. I know it's weird. It's one of my weird things. I have a container fetish. I just love boxes. But I don't buy these anymore, you know. I don't look at stuff like think I have to organize it. If it has to be organized and I'm not using it, it's gonna go. And I tell you, that is really helping me to, you know, to literally declutter my house, because I'm no longer carrying around all this bins of stuff. And I would just say from a spiritual perspective, I'm not putting this on anybody, you have to do this, but it might be interesting for you just to consider, like, are you holding on to stuff that's cluttering up your life, you know? Maybe you could let it go. Just a thought. See, I walk through all of these sort of baskets, and my response is I just see clutter. I'm feeling like I'm not letting go of clutter. So I don't buy these sort of things anymore, and it really has helped my life. I'm not saying it's you have to do it, but it helped me. So just a thought. You know, I'm having a moment of nostalgia here today. You guys see all these bows? I just walked down this aisle and there are all these ribbons and stuff. You know, when I was a kid, my grandmother would send us Christmas packages, and she would hand make all of the ribbons. She never went to a store like this and bought ribbons. She would make her own. And the interesting thing is that, you know, my dad was little. He was growing up during the Depression years, and so they didn't have a lot of money, and they made a lot of stuff from scratch. But my mom would, her grandma, my grandmother, would sit and hand make things like this out of ribbons. She might have had saved it from the 1950s, and she never let nothing go to waste, and she always made amazing and beautiful things. You know, it was that industriousness that you just don't see anymore. Everybody, like my generation, we all run out to the store and buy this. In the old days, they didn't do that. They made it by hand. And that made it very special. And I tell you, I wish now I had actually appreciated it at the time and saved all this. My mom used to tell me, she said, do you know your grandmother handmade all of this? I was like, oh my God. It was amazing. But I wish we had saved that, because it was pretty special. And I didn't appreciate it then, but I do now. So, any of you out there make your own Christmas ribbons and decor? Just curious. Ooh, now for those of you who are interested in Eastern mysticism and the chakras, they have beautiful lotus flowers here in ceramic. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. I love that. Ooh, and right next to it, oh look, I have to have this. No, I don't have to have this. But I love this little gnome under a mushroom. Oh my God, it is adorable. Oh my gosh. You see, I tell you guys, this is why I don't come here. And when I do, I'm trying to be really disciplined, because I could buy everything I see it here. Not that I can afford it, but I want to buy it, I should say. And I'm sticking to what I originally came for, which is some art supplies. And even on that, I'm being conservative. But you know, when I see things like this sunflower, as many of you know, I've told you that the sunflower is a symbol of the spiritualist church in America. Or maybe it's universal. As many of you know, I always talk about the blue cross. That's more often in Britain, and the sunflower is more often seen in the United States. If I have any British spiritualists watching, do you guys use the sunflower over in the UK now for your movement? Anyways, in America, we see sunflowers everywhere for the spiritualist movement. So, you know, I see that and I'm like, oh, I want to buy that too. No, I can't. Got to say no. You know, because I don't want to put myself back in all the decluttering work I've done. I'm not going to ruin it just because I have a desire for something. We're sticking to our minimalism. Minimalism takes a little bit of discipline sometimes. And people say, well, why deprive yourself if you want something? And the thing is, I've been at the other extreme. I've chosen not to deprive myself. And I tell you, it's just too much clutter. Life is better the less you have. I'm at a point in my life where I'm choosing quality over quantity. Like, you remember the other week I went to Neiman Marcus. Maybe some of you saw that video. Well, I went there, I bought one piece of crystal. Now, I wanted to buy 20 pieces of crystal for my collection, cut glass. But I got one really top-notch Waterford bowl. I have that bowl in my house and I'm appreciating it because I only have one and I really can focus on it. This is what I'm saying, quality over quantity. I could have bought 20 pieces of cheaper crystal for what I paid for that one bowl. But you know what? That one bowl makes it. So, minimalism's working for me at least. But I can't say I'm still not tempted sometimes. By the way, for those of you who are Wiccan practitioners, 4th of July is coming. And 4th of July decorations make great magical items to your home or altar. Look at this. You could buy a beautiful pentagram here. It's like American flag. Or you can buy one in blue. Look at that. They have star bunting. See, these are all pentagrams. And you know, I think that our founding fathers of America, when they chose the star as one of our symbols, I actually think they knew what its magical significance was. They were all Freemasons, and the Masons understand sacred geometry and the magic of the pentagram. Oh, look at this, guys, a big blue one. Now this I might buy today because that's something I do want a summer door decoration, and as a Wiccan, that's our sacred symbol, so I could put that on my door. That actually I don't think is excessive. That I might buy. I'm gonna think about it. Oh, they have different colors of things. Oh no, they're all blue. What? No, they have a red one back here. You see? Oh, I'm telling you, there's always something fascinating here. In Tubies, look what I found. Look at this white star, this white pentagram. Now this is actually a very powerful, whoops, I'm dropping it, Wiccan symbol of magical power and protection. The white pentagram has always been part of the Wiccan magical tradition, and it's believed that, you know, wherever you're in danger, you visualize a white pentagram blazing in full power and light, and it will protect you. And I can tell you, I've used that, and what a great reminder of that. I might have to get that for my house. Oh, I tell you, I got to get out of here. But seriously, this is actually something worth buying. If you're ever out and you see a beautiful white, and this is made of metal actually, it's got beautiful inlay work on it. It's chased, beautiful, beautiful. I think that might go home with PsychicBob. One of the things that I love about this store is that they carry a lot of magical charms. Look up here. You could wear a little crescent moon. That would be good. If you want to call the quarters, there's the compass of the 4 directions. And look here, guys, the tree of life. And there's a triquetra. When there's a Celtic knot. There's the antlers of the Horned Lord. So you see all sort of a wonderful magical things are here, you know, and you could wear any of these. If you're somebody who's not necessarily open Wiccan, you could buy a little starfish pendant to wear. And that would be wonderful because people think it's a starfish, but you know, and I know, it's the sign of the pentacle. Look, there's the Hamsa. There's the all-seeing eye of Ra. So you know, a lot of mystical and magical things here. Just got to open your eyes. Look, if you want to work with the magical all-seeing eye, and maybe you can't afford the charms because the ones from Greece are kind of expensive, you could come to Michael's and buy an entire bag of little eye charms. Look, for only $2.80. And they have all different sizes. Looking down here, they have a big eye. Now you could buy that and put that on your door, and that would be a wonderful protection symbol. You see, the all-seeing eye of protection. So you know, there's a lot of options here. Here's one, a bag of colored ones. All of these are less than $3. It's just some really great magical options for you. So there you go. All right, Tubies, I was controlled. PsychicBob did pretty good. I bought today these canvases. They're 50% off, so I got 4 canvases for $16. That's pretty good. And then I bought some silver paint, which is in the bag. I can't show you right now, but and that bowl. Remember that Brutalist ceramic bowl or vase? I got that. So PsychicBob is doing good. Well, guys, I'm getting ready to head home. I'm waiting for my driver to come pick me up. But looks like a major storm is brewing. And look at these clouds. Oh my God, it's like they're right, you can almost touch them. Is this dramatic or what? Look how dark it is. Oh wow. Over there's the light, but boy, it goes into that dark cloud. Oh my God, that is so dramatic looking. Looks like tornadoes coming. So, we're keeping an eye out. Luckily, I got this awning here, so I'm gonna stay here with my canvases and just chillax. Anyways, guys, I want to say thank you for coming along on our adventure today. We had such a good time, and I hope you had a good time too. And help me out. Like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe. Be part of our channel. We sure love you to be here. And good news, guys, I have a new email. So if you want to write to Psychic Bob to get on my schedule for a private reading, the link will be below. But my new email is PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com. That link will be below. PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com. And you can also call me to get on my schedule. 703-825-3929 is my number. Give me a call. We're going to sit down and help you. You know, I still have openings for this week. And, you know, private reading, for those of you who are new, is you and me one-on-one for an hour. We cover everything. Past, present, future, spirit guides, messages from deceased loved ones. We look at your life mission, your theme, what you're here for, your karmic links, all of that and more, and I answer all your questions. So I would love the opportunity to do a reading for you. Give me a call, 703-825-3929, or write to me at my new email and tell people about my email, PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com. Look forward to being in touch. I love you guys. See you tomorrow. Be back here. It's Free for All Friday. We'll probably talk about some art tomorrow. So I'll see you then. And we'll talk about some UFO stuff too. So be back here. I love you guys. See you then. Blessed be.